Hey guys, Lisa the Whimsical Gardener. Welcome to my channel. So I am at my stone step garden bed area, and guys, it needs a lot of mid-season maintenance. Things have fallen over. I haven't been in the garden for about a good week and a half. Things need to be staked up. Plants that are done needs to be trimmed back. It's a mess, guys. It's a hot mess. So you're gonna come along with me so I can show you how I do a mid-season garden reset. I'm filming this middle of July. Today is what, July 12th. And so I'm gonna show you what I normally do to reset my garden and to give it some hope for the second half of the season. Right now it's about close to 90 degrees. It's so hot, you guys, so hot. But let me turn the camera around. I'm going to show you the work that we have to do today to kind of put things back into perspective, because it looks like a jungle here. I would love if you could subscribe to the channel, share with a gardening friend too as well. So I guess this episode could be tagged as the reality of gardening. So we had a huge storm, and I had cleared out a bunch of Dara in this area, and now my tree, my butterfly tree, has fallen over, so I got to come and restake that. And it looks pretty that way, right guys? Yeah, first glance it looks pretty, but it's not. Lots of cutting back that has to happen here. All of these Daras now, the Yarrow needs to be cut back because it's past its bloom, and I'm going to cut it back so it could reflush for a second flush. I've got to come and tie up this hibiscus. Not sure how I'm going to do it because it's really tall. I mean, that thing is like, would you say 12 feet tall? Guys, I'm not good with measurements, but it's huge. All right, so, and then I got to trim here because it's hard to walk down the stairs. The Rebecca are doing great. I've got to pull some of the lamb's ear back because it's encroaching on my other perennial. This, guys, I got to cut some stuff back because I can't really walk down the stairs right now. Then you've got this hot mess right over here. This Rebecca is done blooming, so I'm going to cut the seeds and I'm going to toss them in the bed, and then I'm going to cut it back to the base, and it's going to reflush back out for me. But yeah, that's a hot mess. And then on the other side, if you can see it, the brown there, that's actually Canterbury bells that are done blooming that I need to cut back. Over here, let's go from this view so you can see it. Over here, the rain has beaten down my canna lily. So I've got to come and stake that up so that it doesn't kill out my anemone that's here. And it's blooming as well too. So I want to be able to see that. So I'm going to bring some stake and stake those up too as well. I do want to show you guys the hibiscus. They're blooming. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous. So I got to stake this one too as well. And then what else do I want to do? I got to cut back. This is a self-seeded hyacinth bean. It's in totally wrong place. I got to cut it back because you have to be able to walk down. I got to cut the stairs over here because you got to be able to walk down as well too. I'm going to limb up the bottom of this maple if I have time and I feel like it. We'll do that as well. But lots and lots of like maintenance work. So I've got these bamboo stakes that I'm going to use to stake this back up. Okay, I'm going to put one in front as well, so that way it could stay up in front as well, if that makes sense, you guys. Let me grab another stake. Alright, so I have a stake on both sides, and this is going glorious, you guys. Oh my goodness. and there's tons of bees. Let me show you guys a little bit closer on this. And we are actually going to have to dig this one up and put it in the greenhouse. And I'm going to move this little trellis right over here. I think that looks good there. And all of our things that we deadheaded, if you recall in the deadhead video, see how my Veronica is flushing back up nice. Salvia as well too over here, guys, and it's buzzing with bees. Look at the flower. I don't know if you can see it properly. It looks like a butterfly. Gorgeous. And look at all of the bees, everyone. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So we need a severe cutback of our yarrow because they're encroaching on my stairs and I cannot walk, and they really need a cutback is what I'm trying to say. So I'm just gonna hold them like this as a bunch and then just cut. And it's gonna reflush back out for me as well. There are some newer stems of flowers. I'm not cutting those. I'm just gonna let them do their things, but the older one, I'm cutting them back. My echinacea, I'm just taking the flower head and just tossing it back because this one does self seed, and I do want it to self seed for me. Just be very careful with your hands. Know where your hands are when you are snipping. You don't want to have a garden accident. This pruners that I use, I love it. So this is a Fisker Pro. It's linked in the description as well. I don't know if you've noticed, 3 tools I always have is my digging shovel, this pruner, and my hoary knife. I have them with me every time. Those are the 3 most used tools that I use in the garden. Yay, I can actually walk down the stairs again. Alright, that looks a little bit manageable. Let's clear a little bit of leaf over here because it's also hard for you to walk down. Guys, if you see visible sweat on me, it's fine. It's garden season. And I wear long sleeve because it protects my arm and all of that. I should probably go get my hat. It's about time I get my hat. Oh, I also have my thermosil that I clipped on as well, linked in the description. It really helps with the bugs. Alright, let's see what else we got here. So we've got a couple of stakes that we have to stake over there. So we're gonna attempt to go stake a couple of things. Oh my god, this will be comical. So I'm gonna set the camera up on the neighbor's side so you can see me full on. Try not to laugh, you guys, but the Rebecchias, aren't they beautiful? So hot, oh my god. I don't think I've said that much. But this is the reality of gardening. I should have gotten up a little earlier, but it's Sunday. I had a long work week. Saturday was kind of crazy. I wanted to sleep in a little bit, so. So I used a taller stake with this one. Does it look like I'm fighting war with my plants? This is my echinacea. Let me tie this up as I'm here too as well. Ooh. Yay! I don't know if you saw any of that, you guys, but I tied up my echinacea, mahogany splendor, and my canna lily, and I'm gonna tie up my beard style as I'm here too as well. Oof. Guys, I'm not sure how much of that you actually saw, but I tied up that one hibiscus. Let's do the other one. I did use the long green stake, which I'm gonna go get another one because I can use that to tie up the canna lily and the second hibiscus that I have. I'm in love with that hibiscus, you guys. It's just gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Year one, I'm like, why did I plant this stuff? It didn't make sense because I grew it from seed. Last year it did well, but this year, oh my goodness, I am amazed. It's like almost the top of touching the roof. It's gorgeous. Making sure there's no creepy crawlers in this area. I'm going to take another stake. I'm going to go from this side here to get these other ones because it's going to get too heavy just for one stake to do. I hope that makes sense, guys. I'm going to do a tall stake over here. I'm going to do a tall stake here because I want to make sure that these amaranth, as they grow, they can be supported. I like the green stakes, but they need to be there because those plants do grow really tall. So let's continue with our trimming of things. And guys, I'm going to do a mid-season cutback of my, what do you call it? My coreopsis. It's getting a little bit too leggy. So I'm just going to trim some of it off. I am sacrificing some flowers, but it does need to be trimmed back. And I want to show you guys, oh my god, this is so cute. The sedum video that we did a while back ago, the sedum that I stuck in the ground actually grew. Yeah, I can actually see, oh, that's so cute. Okay, I'm going to do a lot more of those later. I have self-seeded zinnia and some other stuff, so I'm just cleaning up some things here. Here are my black eyed Susan that are done. I'm just going to cut them down to the base. This would allow my salvia and my other perennials to have some time to rejuvenate as well. Guys, don't be afraid to cut back your perennials mid-season. It will just give the other ones an opportunity to grow. I'll leave a few here and there. This foxglove need to be trimmed back. Wow, I didn't realize how overgrown this is. Wow. This fern, I'm telling you guys, amazing. I'm going to bring you guys in a little closer so you can see it. Let's put all of this garden waste in our bag and then we'll come back. I do want to highlight this fern right here. Guys, I wanted to highlight this fern here. This is actually 2 clumps that I got from you guys, it has spread. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, there's 4 clumps. So in the fall we're going to be digging up one of this to put at my fence bed because I love this. This is an ostrich fern. It goes in the sun, and let me stand next to it so you can see how tall this plant is. Again, I'm 5'3", hopefully you can see me. I'm standing straight, so this is like up to my neck. Absolutely love this. Did not realize you can have fern in the sun, and this is just glorious, glorious. I mean, I don't know what else to say than it's a glorious fern. All right, last thing we want to do is I'm gonna trim some of the foliage on the Japanese anemone. I'm gonna keep the artemisia because I do want to propagate the artemisia, but I'm not ready to do that yet. But I don't want to trim it, but I'm only gonna trim the leaves of the anemone so that you can actually walk down the stairs. So I'm sort of getting everything ready, so when I do trim the anemone, then you'll be able to walk down the stairs because prune the artemisia, I'm sorry guys, you'll be able to walk down the stairs. By the way, I've already pruned this anemone maybe 3 or 4 times already. Already. Alright, let me clean up, then I'll give you a after look so you can see where we started and where we end. So I'll do a before and then we'll do a little bit of an after. And then I'm going in and trying to enjoy my Sunday afternoon. What do I have on the list for today? I forgot. I got some plans for the front of my subdivision from Busy Bee. They have like sales like 50 to 40% off. And so I have that project at the front of the clubhouse where I'm planting perennials and things like that. So I got a whole bunch of it, but I couldn't pick it up because my car was full. So I told them I'll go back today. And then I'm going to mark out the place where they're going, and the guy that does the landscaping for us, one of his guys are going to dig the hole for me because that area is ridiculously hard. So I gotta do that this afternoon, then I'll call it quits for today. So let's clean up now. Let's show you a before with that staked up. And hopefully everything would look a little bit more organized and not so chaotic. I gotta tie the tomatoes up too as well. Alright, so we tied up this butterfly bush, butterfly plant. Guys, look at all the bees on it. Alright, so we did that. And then, ooh, look at this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Then we tied up the orange canna lily, the echinacea, and we also tied up those canna lily. We tied up the amaranth as well. We cleaned out all of the old Rebecca here and the Canterbury bells as well. Guys, I do need to finish weeding here. I'll do that eventually one of these days. And let me show you from the walking down the stairs. You can actually walk down, guys. Look at this. I can walk. I can walk down the stairs, guys. And everything just looks nice and neat and tidy. Still a little jungle, but nice and neat and tidy. This you can actually see. Tied up all of this too as well. I did cut back some Japanese anemone, the rest of the yarrow there as well. So everything is looking stunning. Guys, so hopefully that helps you see how you have to maintain a garden like this, or give you some ideas for staking, trimming back, when you can cut things back. There's some regular mid-season garden maintenance, and then when you can actually take things out that are done blooming as well. As you saw me took out some of the other Rebecca that's there. This is another version that's blooming here now. Would love if you can subscribe to the channel, share with a gardening friend too. Until next time, everybody, happy gardening.